This is about the time where people tend to trail off their goals. They set very strong goals at the beginning of this year. They were at it for a week or two, and then they kind of just trailed off. So today I wanted to share some tips about how to stay motivated with workouts. Something about February and March, it gets super cold, it gets a little bit depressing, and people get a little unmotivated to pursue these goals that they set in the beginning of the year. Usually I am always doing a reset around end of February, March. It's kind of revisiting some of those goals that I set in January and seeing where I'm at, how can I improve, how can I change things up. So let's talk about some of the tips that I have. The first tip that I have is to put your workouts on a calendar. This is really a good strategy because when you put it on your calendar, you can see it, you can visualize it, you'll feel more inspired to want to execute it. We tend to have such busy days. You work that 9-to-5 job. We have time set aside for family, recreational activities. We kind of forget about where we can fit in a workout. People, they have this false belief that they have to dedicate an hour or two to working out, but sometimes working out can only be 30 minutes, 20 minutes. However you can fit into your schedule is the best thing, as long as you're doing it some ways. Put it on either a Google Calendar or putting it in your personal planner is a great way to making concrete objectives of putting this into a workout plan. Sometimes people block schedule and they do color coding on a calendar. They'll put, for instance, like certain colors to indicate the workout periods, and that way you make it fun and you want to stick to it. I like to be constantly reminded of my workout time, so I put it into my computer, I put it on paper so that I can see it, want to get it done. Think about the reward. Always think about the reward. My tip number 2 for staying motivated is building your mental fortitude. This is so important because people tend to focus on their outward appearance and they forget that it takes a lot of strength and a lot of discipline to improve your mental mindset. In order for us to do certain things that just take a lot of willpower out of us, you have to think about building the correct mindset. And oftentimes, this is where people get destroyed with achieving their goals and pursuing their goals because they tend to sit in this sad cloud. And this has a lot to do with, I think, seasonal depression disorder, people not getting enough sunlight. There's probably not enough holidays this time of year, so people are just very bogged down in their work. They're just starting off with these goals that they set. They think about this long period of time to reach these goals. A lot of these things can get in the way. They play a lot of barriers into us building that mental mindset. Sometimes we just gotta get out of sitting in that sad cloud for weeks at a time and think about taking active steps to improve our mindset. You're gonna hear this tip time and time and again, but practice gratitude for what you have. You can be so disappointed and so uncharacteristically irritable or depressed, and you tend to think about all the worst things in life. You think about one negative thought, like something about your appearance of your body, or you're not making enough money and you don't look like this person on Instagram, yada yada, and you start thinking to yourself, well, that's one negative thing, and then you start piling all the other negative things that you have going on in your life, and you just sit big mountain of crap. Instead of sitting in your sad clouds for extended periods of time and having this woe is me attitude, you want to take active steps into thinking more positively. I know it takes a lot of strength to do this because you have to do the active digging yourself out of your negative hole and
pile of crap.
So start practicing gratitude every day. Wake up, do your spiritual things. Meditating is a great idea. Taking a fresh, clean piece of paper and writing down things that you're grateful for. Start visualizing your goals. Start visualizing you at your best self. How do you feel? How do you look? What does it smell like? What do you see? What are your surroundings? What's your environment like? You have the willpower to make those things happen. And in order to do that, you have to consistently practice doing these things every day, no matter how you feel. I know it could be the worst time, and it's okay to give yourself a day of feeling your feels. I get it, but every single day, it's like, come on, honey, you gotta get out of this crap hole that you're in. You gotta get out. You want to start replacing your time and energy into things that you feel positive about. Practicing gratitude every day and choosing to actively problem solve is the only way to improve your situation. Thinking about putting your energy into things that actually make you feel good. They put you in a positive mindset, whether that's music or going out on a walk or actually working out. This is where the motivation to wanting to work out comes into play. Just get out there and do it. When you get up in the morning and the last thing on your mind is to go to the gym and you just start thinking about how your body feels and you're tired and this and that, start thinking about how would you feel if you worked out. Do you ever regret going for a workout? I don't think so. The endorphins that kick in and just the mood booster that you feel right after a workout is just, it's amazing. That's the one thing that I think about that gets me to work out. I will never regret going to the gym or doing a home workout. Feel like I can accomplish anything throughout the day and boom. I mean, you just gotta start doing it. So you don't want to put all that focus into negative things. You want to start redirecting that focus into things that you can actively control. You don't have to feel sad or tired. You can actively go out and do things that make you feel better. Tip 3 is to make your workouts convenient for you. Some people like to go get a gym membership. Other people want to stay at home, and there's your mom, full-time workers that don't have all the time in the world to go to a gym or even spare a few minutes to work out. They are working out during times that is convenient for them throughout the day. For instance, if you're doing a grocery run and you live a mile or two away from the grocery store, you might want to consider walking to the grocery store, taking a little cart to carry your groceries, obviously, because I know how annoying it is to carry a bunch of groceries. When you're like a New York City person, I was a Bronx girl, I didn't have a car to drive around every day. I was used to buses and subways and just walking this and there. And I noticed that a lot of people that live in these different states or suburbs or middle America, they just drive everywhere. And the grocery store really isn't that far away. You can walk a mile or two. I mean, come on. So you want to do it during convenient times. If you have to walk your dogs, count that as your workout. Walking dogs a mile or a mile and a half or even less than a mile, it's still considered physical activity. You have stairs in your house, doing laundry, going up and down the stairs. You guys, it's absolutely crazy, but I share my Apple Watch. You know how you can share your physical activity with another buddy who has an Apple Watch? Well, I share it with my husband's mom, so my mother-in-law, and it's absolutely insane how many steps she gets in a day. She burns over 700 calories. She walks over 11,000 steps a day, and she's not going out and killing herself. She doesn't have a gym membership. She doesn't do home workouts. She walks dogs. She does laundry. She does grocery runs. She's just standing around the house. One thing I've noticed about her is that this woman never sits down. I'm telling you, if you just stand and do chores around the house, that's a time where it's convenient. Working out doesn't necessarily mean you have to do these things that are considered workouts. Just getting up and being active and doing things and not sitting on the couch and watching endless episodes of whatever show you're watching. I don't even know what I'm watching right now. What the hell am I watching right now on Netflix? I'm not watching a Netflix show, so I am not indulging in any binge watching right now. I applaud myself for that. Make it convenient if you're someone who wants to watch TV. You can do take a 5-pound weight, 10-pound weight, light bicep curls, push-ups. And some people have a park in their area. Granted, if you have nice weather right now, I know there's some snow on the ground in different states, but they have these parks where they have little active workout stations, and they have a pull-up bar, and they have a little stepping thing, box jumps, and you can do leg lifts, tricep dips. So those are great ideas. It's not necessarily taking any willpower or time on your day, because if you have to walk your dogs anyway, you might as well count it as your workout and just add a little area where you can do some box jumps or some push-ups, you name it. And if you have to go to the grocery store, count that as your workout. 2-mile walk, 1 mile there, 1 mile back, can be however many miles is great for you. Thanks again, guys, for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, give me a like, comment below, and don't forget to get outside and do something for you.